because we're discussing kindergarten curriculum. We are one of the few districts left in the state that are running kindergarten curriculum. So how are we doing? Are we making any adaptations in our curriculum to ensure that our kids are not getting short end of the stick just because the hours are less? Are we able to do that? Are we getting creative just because we don't have enough time with them?
So I can speak for them out. They get through the curriculum. They do. And when we started this, we've had some of our top teachers kind of work through it and pace it going through. Do they get the time to embellish on it? That's a little bit different, but actually getting through the curriculum, they do. And you can tell because when we have the first and the second grade, and we don't start NJSLA to the third, but we're up to pace with that. I think some of the things they don't have is some of the downtime and some of the exploration time to the same degree, but they do get through. You know, I to this day, my son is 26, and I remember he would come home from kindergarten and say, why do they have toys in the class if we're not allowed to play? And it's because there's not that downtime to do that. But I think they put a big emphasis on the math and the language arts because of their key, but.
Mrs. Skurbe has a question.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to make a comment. If you talk to some teachers, I did, especially in Edison, where they just implemented it. That was one of the questions I asked a kindergarten teacher there, was about what increases in your curriculum. And it wasn't, they changed the curriculum. What they called it was more meaningful play. So it was having more time.
Which is so important, you're right.
Downtime. It wasn't an expansion of the curriculum.
Okay.
So it's not like our students are missing out on learning the curriculum. They're missing out on these extra hours of meaningful play.
Well, that is so
Do they get
important.
specials in kindergartens? Music, art? Yeah.
They go to library, they do.
And they do all those things,
Yeah.
but, you know, like I said, with what Mrs. Skurbe was saying, it's the idea you can learn it and then you can really apply it and do even more deeper. You just don't do it as deeper going.
But it's good to know that from a curriculum perspective, our children are getting it. It's just, you're right. The
And with
other
our-
aspect is important.
With our new language arts program as well, we did training specifically with kindergarten last year, where the consultant who came in with our new program talked to teachers specifically about the adaptations that can be made through a half day, because it is designed for a full day and where some of that can be made. But the language arts program also is layered in with science and social studies. So the teachers are able to hit those standards through the literacy program as well, which saves them some time during the day. And Ms. McLeod and Ms. Dross did a lot of work to do crosswalks between those standards and the programs that we can roll out to those teachers